I'm OPPV for VAULT. This is another drill. First and foremost, salutations to Lord Ganesha, remover of obstacles, Lord of auspicious beginnings, opener of the way, son of Shiva and Parvati. Preside over this drill, and I ask that you illuminate the intellect and guide the understanding and remove any obstacles in the way of understanding. Blessings. So planets, Sun is purpose, Moon is mind, Mars is energy, Mercury is intelligence, Venus is love, Jupiter is expansion, Saturn is transformation, Rahu is endless passions, K2 is spirituality. I bet. Houses. One is you, two is your money, three is effort, four is happiness, five is creativity or the thing that predominates your mind. Uh, Six is health, service, enemies, conflicts. Seven is interactions, relationships, business. Eight is misfortune and mystery. Nine is dharma and fortune. 10 is karma and livelihood, like your work. Six is just a job, things that you do, your services. But then 10 is like, you know, your work. 11 is opportunities, and then 12 is like spirituality and pleasure. Right? All right. So going through this chart, we start with the moon. Moon is in the seventh house. This gives fullness of partnerships and business. Oh, hold on. So this chart, this individual has moon and Swati. Swati is represented by a single blade of grass and blowing in the wind, or a like a sapling, But it's a standalone, very independent star, presided over by the archetypal energy and the deity of Vayu, who represents strength. Vayu is the breath. It gives life. It gives strength. It is that which sustains all the other attributes around. You're gonna say one story about Vayu there, all the devas and the things that allow man and sustain man. They was talking like, oh yeah, without me, nothing would happen, and da 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 da. So then everybody kind of like left one by one, or began to leave. But when Vayu left, the breath left the body of man. Everything else soon followed afterwards. You dig what I'm saying? So that means Swati is the power to transform or disperse like the wind. But either they're gonna leave, right? Uh, or they have the strength to bring a lot of people with them, create followings of people. All right, boom. But it's a very independent style. So, and it's a full moon chart. So those were like full moons represent, like the whole story is playing out. So Aries is an independent sign. For one, Aries ruled by Mars. Sun is exalted, so it's selfish. It's all about self. The star Swati is a very independent star. So now, with that being said, we'll go into it. So Moon is in seven houses, give fullness of partnerships and business. Swati is kind of like a sign of those that like millionaires, right? So this gives the instinct to initiate through partnerships, engaged in an artistic or creative business, drawn to luxuries. Social, affectionate, relates well to others, the person benefit through partnerships and relationships. If they desire a good looking and loving mate. Many relationships, perhaps, it's Moon and Libra, so that's a possibility. Flirtatious. Mates are inconstant and affection, strongly drawn to seek pleasures from the sex, and mates back troubles. Mate is overly sensitive. Moon in the seventh might give you like plump or round partners. Sun in the first house gives a bold personality, hearty physique. Sun is described as having a square head, he kind of blocky, short hair, bright eyes, something else, right? So in the ascendant, these characteristics is likely to show. Get full, kind of blocky, squarish head, bright eyes, yes. Sun gives short hair. The head is kind of, it's on the short side. You dig what I'm saying? Bilious, yeah, petty. So da 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 da. Bold, adventurous, strong-willed, authoritative personality. They get help from the father, government, or people in authority. Sun in the ascendant makes one righteous. They likes to help and do the right thing. Warm-hearted is good for health. It's good for wealth. On the negative, short-tempered, impulsive, proud, bossy, needs to pace their life. Sun does move a sign every 30 days, and then a mansion every just about 2 weeks. You dig what I'm saying? So this person could, it's not that they changeable, but they are very forceful in their changes, right? Their paces. Very well. Pitta imbalances just mean like, hyper acidity. If they eat spicy foods, it could bleed into their disposition being a bit hard to deal with. Mars in the ninth house, the energy is directed towards truth, philosophy, and fortune, right? An active kind of faith. Long distance traveling, they build a fortune fast. The siblings are lucky, the efforts are lucky. Spiritual leader or an executive in business, right? A religious zealot, perhaps. On the negative, it will make somebody like, I don't care. I don't believe it. Something like that, right? Free thinker, self-sufficient, likes adventuresome mates, friction, conflict, or broken relationship with the father or authority, stressful life on the negative, illness for mother, impulsive in philosophy. So impulsive in their favor. It's like, oh no, this is how I feel. I'm going with this, and I'm gonna stand on that. Skeptical or intolerant, fast change in fortune, careful with sciatic and traffic accidents, because Mars aspects the third house and aspects the 12th house of injuries and hospitalization. Yeah. Mercury in the second house, the intelligence is directed towards money, money mind, money mindset, financial. No, I know you're gonna say financial completeness. Student of philosophy, humorous, studious, enjoys good food. This person might be a sweet talker, young face, truthful, good at math, good with languages, good with writing, good at communicating. Maybe they enjoy music and singing. On a negative, the mind cannot focus on wealth. A person might be unreliable and don't know what they say. They just kind of be speaking. I don't know. I don't feel that. Mercury is not terribly placed. Jupiter is in the second house. That's an expansion of wealth, fortune, and money matters. Prosperous in finances. Good with language, once again. Polite, friendly, gets wealth. Gourmet taste, humorous. Swati is ruled by Vayu, which is the breath and the wind. So why wouldn't language be important? Libra is a sign about initiating relationships and travel. So, like in a way, yeah, I guess themes. Money, food, precious metals, artful endeavors. Full of determination, has a good family. Wasteful with money, spends in anticipation of incoming money. Overspends on charitable causes, poor study habits, sluggish from too much food and drink, thyroid ailment. So sweets might be a very big part of the diet, or the inclination. Venus is in the 12th house, is a love of liberation, skillful in providing pleasure to others, carefree, giving, unselfish, liberal in love, seeks solitude for rejuvenation, drawn to work in places of isolation or reparation, so like rehab or spirituality, uninhibited in private. Lack of financial motivations, morally unconstrained, pleasure provider, secret or understated romances. Lovers are distant, makes up stories to keep the passion going. Submissive and feels betrayed in love. Many lost loves, wasteful in finances, sexual excesses. Right. Saturn is in the second house. Gosh, I just thought about something. So the transformation is directed toward finances and family. There's a strong focus towards finances and family and money matters. Accumulates wealth over time and gets better. They're economical, maybe even avaricious. If not avaricious, they're miserly when they try to, keep track of their finance down to the penny. They work hard for their money. Structured speech. They got old money, simple or traditional choice of food, shit like rice and beans, or astringent taste, so it'd be like beans, shit like zucchinis, shit like not quite potatoes, but like maize, things like that. Right. Moderate family happiness, it get better over time. Finds it hard to accumulate money on the negative. They got foul, filthy mouth. Like the language could be terrible. The things that they eat could be bad, like smoke or alcohol. Right. Cold or restricted family. Rahu is in the third house, so it's an endless passion for communication and efforts. Unusual communication, a remarkable approach to self-expression. Right. Makes their own way in life. Right. Advertiser, writer, marketer, salesperson, actor, musician, successful risk taker, unusual interests, puts effort into the wrong things or the wrong time, takes a bizarre approach, outlandish ideas. K2 is in the ninth house, unbounded knowledge, adaptable and variegated perspective on life, the spiritual tendencies. Travels to, spiritual places, out of way places, far away places, changes the religion or philosophies throughout life. Right? Up and down, changeable relationship with the Father. So now we talk about house lords. First lord of self and focus, approach to life. Right? It's in the ninth house, so this is a fortunate experience. Their life revolves around truth, travel, higher learning, worldly matters. You dig what I'm saying? What did they tell me? This person was born in Argentina until 6 or 7. Ninth house has to do with foreign matters. It might not be total foreign residence. It's like you might spend a couple years in another place with ninth house. 12th house is like you gonna be in jail or in a hospital for a while. You dig what I'm saying? That's 12th house. So they're fortunate, ethical, interested in philosophy, the knowledge of God, or interested in gaining deeper understanding. What you say? The person is Mars in the ninth, skeptical, truthful personality, long distance unity, good credit from past lives. Second lord in the 12th, money from spirituality or pleasure. They earn work through charitable or educational spiritual organizations, money from foreign matters or foreign people, right? And I kind of took this as money from like languages. Second house is you got Mercury in the second house, Jupiter in the second house, and Saturn in the second house. And then Jupiter and Venus make a decent aspect. So it's like, yeah, a translator. You dig what I'm saying? Or somebody that helps those from other places. And those other places could be like, even if somebody was just down bad and it was just a charitable event or a charitable interaction. Spends too much money trying to get enlightened, makes money working abroad, makes money working with the less fortunate. Food habits may affect the sleep. Might speak ill of others like a gossiper or a backbiter. Vision problems, speech, throat, teeth ailment. That's just on the negative, but it should be fine. It's like Taurus in the second, Saturn in the second could create some obstacles with the teeth and face and eyes, but all in all, Lord of the second house is exalted, so therefore, those traits not bad. That house is supported, so this person face card supported. Third Lord in the second house works hard for finance. Third Lord in a way is also an own sign, but so they are also self-determined. Works hard for finances. Efforts are driven towards money. Determined to get wealth. May pay off, but after some time because of the Upachaya increasing conditions associated with the third house. Unfavorable qualities dominate. Frustrated efforts may result to unlawful behavior out of desperation to get results. Right? Fourth lord in the seventh house is emotional support from partners, happiness from the mate and relationships. They earn a lot through partnerships. The business is related to education, learning, vehicles or real estate. Mate has a strong career, emotional problems emerge. Partner does not have enough equity or assets or foundation. Poorly educated, not enough startup capital. May not be, oh no, may do better